Now the 17th question. So as you can see on the right hand side you have a bracket, and I have to open the bracket, and outside the bracket it is 3 by 10. It means this whole bracket has to be multiplied by 3 by 10. So first I will multiply 3 by 10 with this, and then I will multiply 3 by 10 with 12. Now let's do that. So when you multiply, as you can see, this is only a single number while this is a fraction. So we multiply the numerator with the numerator. This will become 5 upon 1 and this will become 12 upon 1 if I change this into a fraction. So numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. So 3 5s are 15 and 10 1s are 10x, and this will be, this is a minus, so I'll get a minus 3, 12 3s are 36 and 10 1s are 10. Now what I'll do is I'll bring the x terms on one side. So 2x minus, this will get into a negative, minus 15 upon 10x. The other side you have minus 36 upon 10, and this I will shift to the other side and it will become 3 plus 3. Now again you have to subtract. This is a fraction, you can convert this also into a fraction, and you will subtract by taking out the LCM. So my LCM will be 10, so 1 10s are 10, so 10 2s are 20x. This is 10 1s are 10, so this will be 15x. The other side also you can convert this into a fraction. So this I will solve with LCM, taking out the LCM. LCM will be 10. 10 1s are 10, so minus 36 multiplied by 1 is minus 36. 1 10s are 10, so 3 10s are 30. Now you saw 20x minus 15x will be 5x upon 10, and the other side you have minus 36 plus 30. So both are unlike integers. This is my negative and this is positive, so I have to subtract. Minus 36 plus 36 will be minus 6 upon 10. Now what I have to do, I have to shift this 510 to the other side, and this is a fraction. When it will go to the other side, it will be multiplied and this will turn into a reciprocal, 10 upon 5. So 10 and 10 gets cancelled and your answer is minus 6 upon 5. Class, now the 19th question. As we have done the 12th question, the same, like this x minus 2, both of them has the denominator 4, and here also 2x minus 1 both have the denominator 3. So you can also write them as x upon 4 minus 2 upon 4. So these you can write separately with both with the denominator 4. You can see this line, it is under both x minus 2, so it means 4 is the denominator of this also and this also. So I can write it separately. I can say x upon 4 minus 2 upon 4 plus 1 upon 3 x minus, now look at this carefully. Now 2x also has a denominator 3 and minus 1 also has a denominator 3. So outside there is a sign of minus. So when you write them separately, 2x upon 3 and this minus and minus will be plus. So this will be plus 1 upon 3. So be careful about the sign. So when I will write this separately, this will become minus 2x upon 3, and this minus and minus, both of them will become plus. So this will become plus 1 by 3. So I have written all the terms separately. So x upon 4 minus 2 upon 4. Here I have done minus 2x upon 3 and minus 1 minus plus 1 upon 3. Now what I will do is I will bring the x terms together. x4, this x, when I will bring this side, it will be minus x, and this term also is with x, so this will become plus 2 upon x upon 3. And the other side you have 1 upon 3. So this I will shift to the other side. It will become plus 2 upon 4, and this will become minus 1 upon 3. Now, as you can see, first of all I have to solve this terms which have x. So this I can write as x upon 1. So how can I solve this? Is minus and plus. So take out the LCM, that will be 12. So 4 3s are 12. So it means 3. This will become 3x. 1 12s are 12. So it means it will become minus 12x. 3 4s are 12. So this will become 8x. 4 2s are 8. Now here also you can also do like this, that this 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. This is positive 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. So both are opposite terms. So I told you in the integers chapter, when you have to add opposite terms, they get cancelled. So here you are left with 2 upon 4. Okay, now you solve this. This is positive, so both will be added. 8 plus 3, 11. So 11x minus 12x upon 12, and here you have 2 ones are 2 half. Now 11x minus 12x is minus 1 upon 12x is equal to half, and x will be half. So when I shift this to the other side, what will happen? Multiply, and this will become a reciprocal, and this is a negative term. So 2 6 are 12. So the answer will be minus 6. Okay, now the 23rd question. Again, as you can see, that 2x minus 3 is divided by 5. If I separate them, it means that 2x also has a denominator 5 and 3 also has a denominator 5. Now here again, x also has a denominator 4 and 3 also has a denominator 4. The other side, 4x also has a denominator 7 and 1 also has a denominator 7. So you can separate the terms like this. Now I will bring the x terms together. 2x upon 5. Here is x term plus x upon 4. And here other side also you have a x term, which you will bring this side, and it will become minus 4 upon 7 upon x. The other side you have 1 by 7. Now this, without x terms, we will shift to the right hand side. So plus 3 by 5 and minus 3 by 4. Now all the x terms are together and without x terms are together. Now I will take out the LCM. So what the LCM will be, you know how to take out the LCM. 5, 4 and 7. So if I start with 2 2s are 4, 7. Now all these are prime numbers. 2 5s are 10, 10 2s are 20 and 27s are 140. So it means the LCM will be 140. So 7 5 4, the same denominators that you have. So both the sides you will have the LCM 140. Now how 5 kitne is 140? It's 28. 5 28 is 140. So it means 28 2s is 56. Now 4 35s is 140. Yes, and 35x is 35x. Now 7 20s is 140, so 24s is 80x. So the other side, 7 20s so 21s are 20, 5 28s so 3 28s is 64, no 84. 84, 3 8 20, yes, and 4 35s are, so 35 3s is 105. So this is how you will write. Okay, now 50, this is 80x. Now these both are positive terms, so you can add them. This will become 91x minus 80x upon 140, and here both these are positive, so you can add them up. So this will be 104 minus 105 upon 140. Now if you will solve this now, 91x minus 80x, so that will be 11x upon 140, and other side you have minus 1 upon 140. So 104 minus 100, and this is bigger, so my answer will be minus 1 upon 140. Now when you have to shift this fraction over that side, so it will become a reciprocal. Multiply 140 upon 11. 140 and 140 gets cancelled, so your answer is minus 1 upon 11. Minus 1 upon. Now we start with the 25th question. As you can see, this is x plus 2. Both have the denominator 6. So I can also write this as x upon 6 plus 2 upon 6. My pen is not working. X upon 6 plus 2 upon 6. Now inside the bracket also 11 minus x is divided by 3. So I can write this as 11 upon 3 minus x upon 3, and you have minus 1 upon 4. And the other side you can write 3x upon 12, as both 3x minus 4 has the denominator 12. So 3x upon 12 minus 4 upon 12. Now I have to solve this bracket, and outside the bracket you can see you have a sign of minus. So what will happen when you will open the bracket? Inside the signs will change. So it will be minus 11 upon 3 plus minus, and minus gets plus, plus x upon 3, and again this sign also will change, plus 1 upon 4 is equal to 3x upon 12 minus 4 upon 12. Now x terms on one side, x upon 6, this is x term, plus x upon 3, this is x term. When I'll bring to this side, it will become minus 3x upon 12. So no other x term. Now the without the x terms on the other side. So this plus 2 by 6 will become minus 2 by 6, and plus 11 by 3, and minus 1 by 4. So plus 2 by 6 has become minus 2 by 6, minus 11 by 3 has become plus 11 by 3, and plus 1 by 4 has become minus 1 by 4 when I have shifted to the other side. So now what I'll do, I will solve them by taking out the LCM. Look at this, I'm coming to this. So what will be their LCM? LCM will be 12. So 6 2s are 12, so 2x, so this will become 2x, plus 3 4s are 12, so 4x, this will become 4x, minus, so 12 1s are 12, so minus 3x. The other side, again here the LCM will be 12, so 12 1s are 12, so minus 4, 6 2s are 12, so minus 2 2s are 4, so 3 4s is 12, so 11 4s are 44, and 4 3s are 12, so minus 3. So now when you will solve, so this will become 2x plus 4x is 6x, 6x minus 3 is 3x upon 12, and here you will see that these negative terms you will add together, 4 and 4 8 and 11. So it's minus 11 plus 44 upon 12. So now when you will solve, this will become 3 upon 12x is equal to minus 11 plus 44 will become 33 upon 12. Now when you will solve 33 upon 12, this I will shift to the other side and it will become a reciprocal over there. So 12 gets cancelled, 3 11 are 33. So what's your answer? It is 11. Just now I will take the 27th question. As you can see in this we have decimal numbers. So what I can do is I can remove the decimal. How can I remove the decimal? This I can write as 5 upon 10x. Right? I removed the decimal and I have put the 10 down. So plus x upon 20 and then you have 25. How to remove the decimal? You have 2 digits, so it will become 100. 25 upon 100x plus 7. Now if I reduce these fractions like 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 25 ones are, and this will become 4. So this becomes half x plus x upon 3, and the other side you have 1 upon 4x plus 7. Now bringing the x terms on one side, 1 upon 2x plus x upon 3. Now when I bring this here, it will become 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4x. The other side we have 7. Now I will solve them by taking out the LCM, and LCM will be 12. So 2 6 are 12, so 1 6 are 6x, 3 4s are 12, so this will become 4x, and 4 3s are 12, so 3 1s are 3x is equal to 7. Now these both are positive, so 6 plus 4 is 10x, 10x minus 3x will be 7. So this becomes 7 upon 12x is equal to 7. Now when I shift this to the other side, that side it will be multiplied and this will be a reciprocal. So 7 and 7 gets cancelled and x is equal to 12. Now let's do the 29th sum. Now here again you have a decimal number. I can write this as 24 upon 10 to remove the decimal, 3 minus x, and 24 upon 10 if I gets cancelled also, this can become 2 12s and 2 5s, and here it will become 6 upon 10, and this 6 upon 10 again I can cancel, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. So what it becomes is 12 upon 5, 3 minus x, and here you are left with minus 3 upon 5, 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now I have to solve the brackets. Open the brackets. It means outside you have 12 by 5. So I have to multiply 12 by 5 with 3 also and with x also. So now I told you this numerator is multiplied by numerator and this is the denominator, 5 multiplied by 1, denominator with the denominator. So 12 3s are 36 and 5 1s are 5. Now 12 multiplied by x will be 12x upon 5 1s are 5. Now here again 3 2s are, you can convert this into a fraction, 3 2s are 6x, 5 1s are 5. Now here you can see minus 3 multiplied by plus 2, so the sign will be minus, and here minus and minus, when you will multiply two negative integers they will become positive. 3 3s are 9, so the answer will be plus 9 upon 5. 5 1s are 5 is equal to 0. Now bring the like terms, I keep like terms on one side, like minus 12 upon x upon 5 and minus 6 x upon 5. This I'll keep on one side, and these two terms without x I'll shift to the other side. So other side it will become minus 9 upon 5 and minus 36 upon 5. Now when you will solve them, as you can see, both are like terms. Both terms are like terms. 5 and 5. Both the fractions are like fractions with both the denominators 5. So it means, LCM will be 5 only, minus 12x minus 6x, and other side you have 5 minus 9 and minus 36. Let me write this again. So this becomes 5 minus 12x and minus 6x, because both are like fractions, both have the denominator 5, so they will remain the numerators will remain the same. Now minus 12x and minus 6x becomes minus 18x upon 5, and this side minus 36 and minus 9 is minus 45 upon 5. Now as I told earlier, when you have negative signs on both the sides, they get cancelled. Now x will be 45 upon 5. Now when I will shift 18 upon 5 upon to the other side, it will become multiply 5 upon 18. It will become a reciprocal. So 5 and 5 gets cancelled, and both these goes on the table of 9. So 9 2s are 18 and 9 5s are 45. So what's the answer of value of x is 5 upon 2, and if you divide 5 upon 2, you will get 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So this is the value of x. Now question number 30, where you can see all the numbers are decimal numbers. So first of all, I will solve this sum as decimal numbers only. I will not convert them into fractions. You can convert into fractions, but let's solve this question by not converting them into fractions but taking them as decimals only. So first of all, I will open the bracket, and as you can see outside the bracket you have a sign of negative. So what it means, that when I will open the bracket, all the signs inside the bracket, they will get changed. This 0.8 will become negative 0.8, and this negative will become positive 0.2 x. Is that clear? Now the other side you have this. Now this like terms you bring together, 0.5x plus 0.2x, and this is minus, so this will become plus 0.3x as I will change the sign. Now 0.2 without x, and this also is without x, so shift to that other side, which will become a positive 0.8. Now you know how to add the decimal numbers. So 0.5, 0.2 and 0.3. So what they become? 10 means 1.0 x. Right? And here 0.2 and 0.8, what it becomes? 1.0. So 1.0x is equal to 1.0, and 1.0 also I can write as 1 also. I can write 1 only, and this also can be 1 only. So now to find x, so I'll shift this to the other side. Here it is multiply, other side it will become, so divide, and x is equal to 1. Students, now the question number 31. As you can see, here you have x plus 2, this is the numerator, and x minus 2 is the denominator. So this is one fraction only, x plus 2 the numerator and x minus 2. Here also you have a fraction. So when you have fractions on both the side, one of the method is that you can cross multiply them. You can also solve them by cross multiplication. So you cross multiply them, means this 3 and this you multiply together, and the other side you multiply 7 with this x minus 2. So this both you multiply together, cross multiply, and this you multiply together. Now this is a bracket, so 3 multiplied by x, 3x plus 3 2s are 6, and this is 7x minus 14. Now bring the x terms together, 3x minus 7x, and here minus 14, and this is plus 6 minus 6. Now 3x minus 7x, so one is positive, one is negative, so you will get the answer there. We have to subtract 7 is 3 4, and bigger number is 7 and its sign is negative, so minus 4x, and both of them of the same sign, it means I have to add them. 14 and 6 is 20, and minus and minus is minus, over the bigger number is minus, the bigger number is negative, so my answer also is negative. So when we have negative on both the sides, it gets cancelled, and x is equal to 24. Here it is multiply, here it will become divide. 4 5 to 20, so x is equal to 5.